Hi, it's Larry Gaines, PowerCycleTrading.com. Well, I was looking today, trying to look for different trade setups. One of my favorite chart patterns is what we call, again, the Volatility Squeeze. So scanning through using our scanner here. This is a Thinkorswim platform, and I've put, added it to my watch list that stocks I like to follow. And so then I can link in here and look for whatever's in a squeeze based on the code that I've programmed into this screen. And so I was looking through here for daily squeeze. You can see I can find, something's been triggered out of a daily squeeze, or I can go look for a weekly squeeze here, etc. But so I was going through looking at a lot of different stocks. The one that popped up that looks pretty interesting is Exxon Mobil. So let's take a look and I'll show you what I'm looking at as far as Exxon Mobil. So when we do an analysis of Exxon Mobil, the first thing that you see are these dots. So this is what we call a volatility squeeze. So this identifies the squeeze. It's a consolidation phase. And the thing that I like that looks potentially good here is that Exxon Mobil is above its key major moving averages here on the daily. So it's above the 8, the 21, the 200 days down here. So it's pushed through those, and it's also pushed through the 618 retracement level. It's in a 4-hour squeeze, you can see here. So 4-hour over here on my far right chart, you can see the 60-minute squeeze triggered today. It's in a 4-hour squeeze, a daily squeeze, and it's also in a monthly squeeze. So if I come over here, you can see the 60 minutes in kind of magenta, so that means it's triggered. So I'll click on that, you can see exactly what happens. So this just triggered today, and it's got some pretty decent momentum to the upside. Now the other thing I like to do is look at it on the weekly time frame. So let's take a look. So then I always like to look at the weekly time frame or long term, and you can see here Exxon Mobil, this big blue solid line, this is the 200 week or 200 period moving average. So this is a weekly chart. So if this can get through this 200 week right here at about, we'll call it 82, then it's got some nice potential for upside. The first target would be right around here, 83, and then back up to those prior highs around 87 or so. So, positive momentum cycle 1 and 2 on the weekly. It's got positive momentum on cycle 2. So when we're in a squeeze on a daily, all I look for is at least one of our momentum indicators to be up. Now the other thing here too that's interesting is if you look at this on a monthly chart, it's in a monthly squeeze. So we don't know which way this will go, but you can see it's currently pushing up. So if this was to pop and break that monthly squeeze trigger, this could have a pretty big move to the upside. All right, so hope this helps, and I'll talk to you on my next video update. Oh, before I go, make sure if you'd like to learn more about these types of setups, let me show you, I'm going to have an upcoming live webinar this Saturday at 11 a.m. and I'll show you where you can find the link if you care to join us. So first off, you should be able to see the link on this email, but if you don't and you forget, then you go to our site, PowerCycleTrading.com, come over here to upcoming live webinars, click on that, and it'll show whatever's coming up, either live webinars that are free or live courses. So you can see here, this will be this Saturday, April the 6th. At 11 a.m. Eastern, 5 winning high probability chart patterns and how to trade them. So this trade setup that I'm showing you here today is kind of one of these patterns.